Hello Shipyard community and Happy New Year's. Our team at Shipyard is super excited for what we have coming for you in 2024. But before we get into any of that, we wanted to take a moment and set some intentions going into the new year. I sat down with each one of our team members and asked them what their New Year's resolution was going into the new year. And most of them came back with a good answer. Some of them might not believe in New Year's resolutions, not looking at you, Kat, or anything. But nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we're excited to bring you some new updates to our product this year in 2024.
My resolution going to this new year is to be a lot better about my budgeting. I was very treat myself this past year, and I think I'm ready to actually sit down, make sure that I'm sticking to a budget and treating myself just a little less, but not that much less. Still gotta have the treats here and there.
My New Year's resolution is two things combined into one for 2024. It's doing a family trip with my wife and kids and my parents to Disney and the cruise ship, because they're getting up there in age and I don't know how many opportunities they're going to have to walk the park. So I kind of want to relive those childhood memories again with my parents and my kids. And secondarily, after decades of trying to get to Egypt, the same for my wife, I'd love to be able to get to Egypt this year for a vacation.
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of kind of small goals that I'd like to achieve next year. A couple technologies that I'd like to brush up on and learn, like Databricks is one that I just finished an integration for it, and it's super cool. That's something that in my previous company, it always fascinated me. We never got to use it, but I think there's a lot of potential there, and then we can even beef up our integration there. So learning Databricks is on the list. There's a couple programming languages that I want to learn as well. Go being one of them. Keep improving in Rust.
Yeah, New Year's resolution. I'm terrible with New Year's resolutions. First off, I feel like everybody is, so it's not just against me. But one of the things that I really want to do at work is find a way to continue to push our team to develop really fast. Our engineering culture is good. We're pretty lightweight, but we could always do better. And I would love to push us really in a fully automated sense where once someone is writing code, we're getting all of our tests done, we're getting all of our builds done, it's all been cached, and so that it makes the process of actually manually reviewing it and getting out to the customers really quick and easy. I love removing humans from the loop as much as possible. It's part of the Shipyard mantra, and I'd like to bring that really internally and make that part of our CI/CD and development process.
The typical stuff, the same thing that I've been saying since 2020. So I'm getting back in shape. I'm going to the gym 6 times a week, eating right, and trying to keep a balance of family time and personal development. Along with that, I'm also trying to dabble in with more languages. So I want to get better at JavaScript and just continue learning, continue improving. The same thing I've been trying to do for a while now. So carrying over from last year, hopefully I get it done this year.
New Year's resolutions, I guess, kind of the standard, working on health and finances, and now that I've got a kid, getting all that a little bit more tightened up feels appropriate, so that's going to be my focus.
So I don't really do New Year's resolutions. I really like resolutions, but I like to do them when the mood strikes me, when I actually feel like I can accomplish it. And in the middle of winter is not generally when I can do it. But if the mood strikes me in January, my goal would be to actually cancel all of my video streaming services.
So I'm thinking of getting into some iOS development, maybe do some mobile app startup, really simple, but mainly just to learn a new language, learn the best practices of a new language, and see if I can take some of those best practices with the Swift and iOS development and see if that applies to what I work with every day on Shipyard, and might make a award-winning app out of this. So who knows?
Yeah, so professionally, I think going into Q1, like I said, creating more co-marketing and revenue opportunities for the team, specifically with Hakoda as well as Coalesce, and furthering those and going deeper and getting involved in the sales side and co-selling. So that's something I'm really excited about professionally.
I don't have a specific resolution. I would say that I want to be more consistent in things, and kind of take on the mantra that consistency is key. So instead of, like going on a walk every other day or at different times during the day, just making things all at the same time for the same amount of time, doing things consistently. I've started to learn recently that doing things in a consistent manner is a lot easier, even if it's smaller steps. You'll eventually get to where you want, as opposed to just having wide ranges of output from day to day and week to week. So just basically following the mantra of consistency is key.
For the New Year's, I'm super excited to be running more in-person events and trying to build up a better data community in the Austin area. It's super exciting getting to see more people face-to-face and just kind of understand the problems people are dealing with. From a product side, I'm really excited about all the observability features we're planning on adding in to try and make sure that people can understand more about how their workflows are performing and what sort of data is being generated by those that they can kind of investigate and look at from a high level.